All right, so I'm pretty sure you guys don't heard about the Kyrie Irving news and him requesting his trade, and you know how allegedly the Lakers are at the top of his list, and you know the Clippers, which would actually be amazing, but you know obviously, come on, Brooklyn's not going to trade who Kyrie for Norman Powell, Robert Covington, Reggie Jackson. For Kyrie, I don't know. Anyways, but that's not the point about the Kyrie trade and you know where he's gonna go if he's serious, if this is just a ploy to get leverage, which of course it is. The real issue is the moment in which Brooklyn really fucked up their team. In retrospect, obviously it's just hindsight, of course. Because of course during the time you say, well, do the trade, right? Of course you trade Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie, you know, 4 first-round picks and all that shit. Of course you do that for James Harden, huh? Who wouldn't? You know, I will say this: there were people at the time who thought that was a little bit too much. But of course, who's not thinking James Harden? What was he? 31 at the time, 30 at the time, right? People are like, well, he's still in his prime, in the middle of his prime. You got Kyrie in the middle of his prime. You got Kevin Durant, yeah, kind of. He's in the middle of his prime, basically. He's kind of at the end of it, but he's still like right there. He's not too, you know, he's right in there. A couple more years up at the elite level, Kevin Durant's gonna be a beast. All right. So you say who doesn't do? You're gonna have at least 2 years to win a chip, right? Harden was on the contract for 2 years. But when you really think about it, of course, now that we know what happened with him requesting a trade to Philly because of Kyrie and all that stuff, you would say to yourself, I would have rather had Spencer Dinwiddie, Karis LeVert, Jared Allen, and those 4 goddamn picks instead of Ben Simmons, Andre Drummond, and Steph Curry. Without doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. Ben Simmons, like, let's be for real here. We never know what he's going to be. He could possibly be a bum from here on out. He could never be the same again. Like, it's no guarantee that he's going to recover from a back surgery. That's not a guarantee. And again, let's be for real. If he's not an elite defender, he really can't be on the floor in terms of like in a real serious way. Right, like he's gonna be like a centerpiece of a championship team. If he's not a defensive player level, you're a defender, like he is now, or at least was. Right, if he's not on that level, what the hell really is he doing? Because it's not like he's a dominant assist guy. He has like 8 assists, 8.5 assists, like 8.5 rebounds. All right, so it's not like he's out there getting you 12, 13 rebounds. What, 12 assists. Right, he's like 14, 8 and 8, which is good. What defensive player level of your defense? All right, I would much rather have Jared Allen, who's also a really good defender. Spencer Dinwiddie, who's a good player. Karis LeVert, who's a good player when healthy, and all those damn picks. Hell, because if you had that, trading Kyrie for R.J. Barrett or Obi Toppin, Alex Burks, and some picks doesn't sound too bad. Trading him for a Reggie Jackson, a Marquise Morris, maybe a Zubac, and a couple of picks, right? And of course Norman Powell doesn't sound bad no more. Now you're saying, wait, hold on. So KD, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, Joe Harris, Norman Powell, Robert Covington, Reggie Jackson, Zubac, all of a sudden you're like, damn. Like, yeah, they may only have one superstar, but like you talk about like having an elite role player cast. Like, damn, that's a good surrounding cast right there. Right? Like you're like, holy shit. We can still do something here. We got like a lot of 3 out of 5 level players. Now, if you lose goddamn Kyrie for that deal, you pretty much are gonna have KD, Ben Simmons off a back surgery, Andre Drummond, and Steph Curry. Like, that doesn't sound too good to me. That's just me though. And I got older KD, who It's still obviously a great player, averaged like 30 points per game this year, but has not been attacking the basket like he wants to. He's coming off of the worst player series of his career, in his prime, definitely. I don't know about his, old Sonic days or his old, like first run with OKC. Even though I assume they definitely weren't this goddamn bad once he did against Boston. He's about to be 34. He has not had a healthy season since what, 2018? Oh, no, sorry, 2019? What was that? 3-4 years ago about to be now? He's had a healthy complete season, regular season, and postseason since 2018. So you gotta wonder, how much does KD actually have left in the tank? We know he has plenty of tweets left, I'll tell you that. That motherfucker can tweet with the best of them. He can tweet whatever. He's going up Charles Barkley, Shaq. He's posting pictures of Charles Barkley when he joined the Rockets. He's going back and forth about people talking about he doesn't need to improve any aspect of his game, even though he definitely needs to improve his decision making while dribbling. And his handle. His handle is not like when teams really put that pressure on him. He ain't that good of a ball handler. His handle get mad sloppy. He starts dribbling off his feet, his leg and shit. He's arguing about how he's not a leader, how he doesn't need to be a leader. It's just like, come on, dude, you don't really want to be a franchise guy. Like, am I right here? Like, come on, who the hell wants to? What front office wants to hear that their franchise guy feel like another goddamn employee? Like, that don't even make no goddamn sense. And I get his point actually. People do throw the term around leader and play. They pretty much pick and choose who they want to get that title to. That's a fact. They do. But you still don't want your franchise top guy saying that he's basically viewing himself as an employee. And he really has no responsibility. That's the coach's job. Like, come on, you don't really. That's how you know that he was not the leader, or what Chuck and Shaq is talking about, the bus driver. All they're basically saying is that who is the guy on the team that galvanizes the team that allows them to function at their best. That's all they mean. Right? Like, who is that guy? That wasn't KD. It was Curry. It just is what it is. In fact, even with KD averaging 30, look at his final sets. Go look at the team, how they performed when Steph Curry was missing games. Everyone else is healthy. Look at their record, their efficiency, the field goal percentage, 3 points, look at all that. Look at their record, all that stuff, on, off, plus and minus. Versus when KD missed time, but Steph was there and everyone else was there. They performed way better under Curry. In fact, the year after they won 73, and KD came in, they won 67. People forget this. They won 67 games, but that was only after Kevin Durant went down with a knee injury, and they went like 20-1. That's how they actually end up getting the 67 wins, by the way. People don't remember that. The only reason why they got 67 wins is because KD went down with a knee injury, and Steph Curry took over, and they went on to win like 20-1 or something like that. It was like a crazy. I think they were undefeated. It was like 18-0 in that at one point. So the driving force of the team was Curry, even in the finals. Go back and look at a lot of look how the team performed with Steph on the court versus off the court. He was a driving force behind those teams. There's a reason why you see the footages out there that people have leaked, that have put together of the teams intentionally leaving KD open to go cook one-on-one or wide open. So he was not the guy on that team. He knows that. That's why he left. The question is, should Brooklyn have mortgaged their future for 3 guys who have proven not to be the leaders of the team or appropriate leaders? Kyrie, James Harden, and KD. And now you got Ben Simmons. In hindsight, hell no. Just the truth, hell no. Even 9-9, like I did see people saying, I don't know, I think that's too much. I thought, but some people say, I don't want James Harden. We have a good young core here, mixed in with KD and Kyrie. We could win. And they could have. I still had Brooklyn possibly win the championship that year. Before they even traded for James Harden. I was like, yo, they could be nice. Now, of course, we know Caris LeVert ended up having a lung issue and all that stuff. But hell, he came back last year and was pretty solid. Or this year, excuse me. Jared Allen obviously was an all-star level player. Spencer Dinwiddie was a key piece to a Western Conference championship team. And obviously all those picks. Was Kevin Porter one of those picks that they got for James Harden on the Houston Rockets or no? I don't know. But,